So Spencer, and for this class, for this tribute speech, I will be doing it on MLK. Now, here's a quote from him to start us off. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. This quote by him is so inspiring, and it's actually my favorite. Moving on, I am going to talk about who he is and why he's famous. Now, Martin Luther King Jr. was born on January 15th, 1929. In Atlanta, Georgia, during the Jim Crow laws. Now, he didn't want his children growing up being judged by their skin color. So, that being said, we will move on into why he's famous. He has been known for the Montgomery bus boycott, the Civil Rights Movement, the March on Washington, and his I Have a Dream speech, which was heard by hundreds of thousands of people. Now, he was killed by James Earl Ray. Now, this is Martin Luther King Jr. And this is the person who shot Martin Luther King Jr., James Earl Ray, who shot him in his motel on April 4th, 1968, in Memphis, Tennessee. Now, this motel, where that reef is, has been turned into a museum, a civil rights museum. And you could actually look into the room where he was. The wreath right there symbolizes that he was killed at that spot. That was his room. Most of these facts I have gotten, especially for the Civil Rights Civil Rights Movement, is from this book. So, this speech was to let you guys know it was a tribute to Martin Luther King Jr. And here's another quote I have of his. Faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase. I want to explain this quote to what I think it means. I think it means you can do anything you set your mind to as long as you have faith, which really goes with his first quote. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Which is why that quote is my favorite. Thank you for listening to this tribute, and Martin Luther King Jr. was actually the best for the Civil Rights Movement, which he used the Civil Rights Movement not only when people would think of it as a movement to go towards something, he did use it as a non-violent movement. Meaning he used no violence, even when violence was put against him. He was jailed. He was beat. His house, there was a rock thrown through it. All because people didn't want segregation to end. He actually put it a step forward once he died. It did not take a lot of years after that for segregation to end. And that is why he is famous. Thank you for listening. And this is Sarah Spencer signing off. Sorry.